guys, it's Quita from At Home with Quita. Thanks for stopping back by my channel to catch me on another video. So today's video we are going to be doing some bullet journaling. So this will be my very first bullet journaling video. I posted a picture of this cleaning schedule on my Instagram and you guys really loved it, and so I thought I'd do my first bullet journaling by showing you how I created this cleaning schedule. So if you are new here on my channel, I do hope that you will consider subscribing and also liking this video. So if you want to see how I made this cute cleaning schedule with bullet journaling, then make sure to stick around. Alright, so again, we're going to be recreating this cleaning schedule, which is super cute and functional. I haven't quite filled it all in yet, but I'm going to show you how to create this. It's really simple and easy. It's not as hard as it may look. So let me show you the supplies that you're going to need. You're going to need a bullet journal or a notebook. I happen to be using the Happy Notes here, which I absolutely love. I have two of these. So I'm going to be using this, and this has the dot grid, and that works best for me because since I'm a newbie here, I want to make sure that I have like a guide, and so I think that the layout here is going to be the best thing for me. I also have my two favorite pens right now, which is the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen, and then I just picked up these Micron pens. This is 0.8. If you want, you can watch a haul video that I just did with all of my bullet journaling supplies. I did leave out a couple of things because I was waiting for Amazon to deliver a couple of packages, which are the Crayola Super Tips, and then I also got a ruler, a stainless steel ruler, which is going to really help me in this whole process. So those are the pens that I'll be using, and then I have my zipper case here with all of my pens. I did do a video on my channel as well showcasing this. I love this. It's like my fave right now. It houses 164 pens and it's thebomb.com. So if I go ahead and open it up here, this is where I keep the majority of my functional stuff, and so I'm going to be pulling from this today. As you can see, I've got my ruler here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that out. I've got my eraser here. I've got a pencil here just in case I need it. I've got a white pen for marking out mistakes, and I think that is it for now, and if I need to go back in here I can. And then I want to go ahead and pull the Crayola Super Tips in the color that I want, and that is back here. So as you can see, it comes with a lot more than this. This is all that I could fit in here, so I've got this right here, and then I had to add a couple of extra here. And so I am going to be using this peach color, and then also this tealy blue color, as well as a blue, and then also pink and purple. And I think that is it for now. And again, if I have to come back in to grab another color, I can. Oh, actually, I do want to do the yellow here. So those are all of the colors that I'm going to be using. All right, so these are all the supplies that you're going to need. I know it seems like a lot, but it isn't really. And I think it's because I'm a newbie. But you know, it's really not a lot when you really look at it, right? So this is what's going to help me to create this house cleaning layout. So let me first also show you the color nail polish. I did promise a fellow Instagrammer that I would talk about, or try to remember to talk about, the nail color that I have on in my video, because you guys seem to really like my nail colors, and I really just paint them for the videos, to be honest with you. And so now it's kind of become an addiction of mine because I have to keep my nails fresh for the video because I don't want them to be looking ratchet and crazy. So that's why I try to paint them every now and again and keep it fresh with my nail colors. And so the nail color that I'm using today is from the Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and it is in the color 333 Peachy Breeze. So I'm going to try to remember to tell that to you guys on every video. I do also put a link below in every video with my favorite nail colors, so you can also look there, and I try to post just my faves there. But sometimes, like today, we have one-offs. This is becoming my favorite, but it's not listed in the description box, but this is the color here that I'm using. Also, something really exciting, guys, I just started a blog. I know, crazy, right? Like as if I'm not doing enough already, but I really have always been wanting to start a blog, and so I finally decided to do it with some encouragement from some other bloggers and fellow YouTubers. They have kind of talked me into it, and I'm so glad that I did it. So make sure to head on over to AtHomeWithQuita.com so you can check out my first blog post and let me know what you guys think. I'm super excited about it, and I hope that you guys will subscribe, because that is where I'll be announcing a lot of different things, any coupon codes that I have, any discounts, any sales, any contests, any giveaways, anything like that will probably most likely be announced on my blog instead of creating a YouTube video like I have done in the past. I may mention it in the video, but stay connected with my blog, and that will make sure that you are up on all of the stuff that I have going on. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I just thought I would let you guys know that really quickly. So I'm going to start by drawing out my outline of the house, and then we're going to go from there. So I'm going to try to talk you through the process. Some stuff might not be a talk through type of thing, so just bear with me, but I am going to get you going so that way if you want to create this layout, which of course is inspired by Pinterest. I did not come up with this layout, but it's super cute that I had to try it. I did tweak it a little bit, but for the most part, got it from Pinterest, so I cannot take credit for it. So let's go ahead and get started, and so I can show you all the fun stuff. All right, so I also decided to go ahead and grab my big ruler, which did come with the smaller ruler here. And of course, I will link everything below just in case you're wondering where I got all this stuff from. And so I'm going to start with the big ruler because I need more space, or I need a longer line, and then I'm going to go back in later with the smaller ruler. So again, we're going to start by drawing the house out, and I'm going to be using the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen for that. And so I'm just going to space it and eyeball it for the most part, and some stuff I am going to count out the dots for, but for the most part I'm just going to eyeball pretty much almost everything. So let's go ahead and start with that process, and I'm really just going to talk you through what I need to talk you through. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and just draw this out, because I think that it's going to be self-explanatory with me drawing it out, and I don't necessarily have to talk through everything. So I'll only talk through what I need to, and I'm going to pull this out because it's going to make it easier. Again, this is the journal by Happy Notes, or the notebook by the Happy Notes. They do have tons of bullet journaling supplies and notebooks and stuff on the market, so you don't have to use Happy Notes, but this is my preference. So all right, so I'm going to go ahead and start again by drawing that house. So I'm going to need to find the middle of the page, because that is where the peak of the roof needs to be, and I'm going to leave space here for the chimney. So let's count the lines out. Or I suppose I can just fold the page in half, but I don't want to fold it in half. Or, I know it is, it's 8.5 by 11, I believe, right? So I can just technically measure it out. No, it's actually 7 and some change. Well, it's 7. So really it would be like right here would be the half, 3.5, just about. And I'm not a stickler for like perfection or anything, so I'm okay with it not being perfect. And then I'm gonna just figure out where I want it to stop. Then do the same thing to the other side. And I need to take note of where this line stops, and just put a little tiny dot where it's barely visible, because you don't want it to mess with the design of it all. All right, so we've got the roof there. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish out the bottom half, which is just really gonna be a square shape. And so once we get done with that, then we're gonna really go in and figure out how we want this thing to be laid out. And you really kind of want it to be like your house. For the most part, mine is. It's just that my office is not in my basement. It's on the main floor, but I couldn't fit it on the main floor in this bullet journal layout, so I just put it in the basement. So you'll see what I mean when I get to a certain point. All right, so we've got the basic part of the house done. So now we need to go ahead and figure out how we want everything to be laid out. So what I'm going to do is, on my main floor of my house, I have my master bedroom, and then I have 3 other rooms and 2 bathrooms. But I'm not going to split it out like that. I'm just going to be very general. So I'm just going to go across here, and I'm going to put the master bedroom, my 2 kids' room, and then the bathroom. And also within my, I'll probably in this space, and not included in my kids' room, I have an extra room, which is my husband's office. I'll include that when I put office down at the bottom, next to the basement, even though again my office is not down there, nor is my husband's. But that will all be combined into one cleaning, the office of my craft room and then the office of my husband's. So just to kind of explain that to you. So I'm just going to put the line over here, and your layout doesn't have to be exactly like mine. If you are planning on doing this, of course you can create your base house, and then you can within the space just design it however you want it to be designed. But I happen to like this design, so I'm just going to stick with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the garage down here because I want to put the other lines based off of this, and I don't want to forget about this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down here at the bottom. And so again, you're just kind of figuring out the spacing based on your needs. And since this is going to have a roof over it, then you want to make sure you leave space for that as well. And I didn't think this was going to be a talk through video, but obviously it is. So, but I think maybe you guys may need that. So let's count the spaces here just to make sure we have enough space to create that peak of the roof. So it's 14. So 7, I'm going to go right here. And then that is going to be where my peak, or the point, is of the roof, or of the triangle. I think I'm going to love doing bullet journaling videos. I mean, this is my first one, and so far so good. I just like the fact that I'm going to be adding more different types of content on my channel so I don't get bored. And so you guys don't get bored as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the car in the garage. And remember to take note of where you stopped, because that line should go right up and meet it. And I probably should have gone up higher, but I'm not going to go back in because I don't have that many things to do within the car. Just like wash it and then, you know, clean the windows and just basic things. So I don't need that much space. Okay, so the garage is done. And so I'm going to go ahead now and start from the bottom and work my way up. Again, the bottom is going to be the basement and then office in general. And so I want that to kind of, first I want to add some space in between this. And this isn't going to serve a purpose. I just like having just a little empty space there. All right, so now I'm going to come probably up to here and then draw a line over. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up my smaller ruler because I think I can use this ruler now. And I technically could count the spaces out to make it even, but I'm just going to eyeball it. Sometimes I just want to eyeball it. I don't feel like counting it out. So one is going to be for the basement, one is going to be for the office. And now we get to go into the main floor. So I'm going to take my longer ruler again, and I'm going to go over to here, draw a line down. You can make the lines even if you want, but I like the variation of box space. I think it makes it look cooler. And then we're going to add a line here. And that's going to be for the kitchen. That's going to be for the main floor, the entry, and then other. And again, this could be whatever you want it to be. This is just what it's going to be for me because this is going to work best for my household. And then these boxes, I do want to be even spacing, but again, I don't feel like counting it out. So I'm literally just going to eyeball it, and I'm going to see how it works out. And even if it's a little bit off, I'm okay with that. All right, so that's perfect. See, you got your base there, and so this is how the house is going to look, and we just need to do the roof, and then we can go in and write in all of the names of each of these locations throughout your house that you need to clean. So let's go ahead and start on the roof by making a rectangle shape. All right, and then I want it to look three-dimensional, so I'm going to go ahead and do another line here and take note of where I stopped. All right, so in order to make it three-dimensional, you need to go ahead and draw this line over, and then this needs to go at an angle over. You can use your ruler if you want, but I think I'm okay not using the ruler. And as you can see, I didn't quite get that right, so if you need to come down a little more just to connect it, you can. All right, so now we want to do is just add some shading. All right, now for the lines, you're going to want to go at a diagonal for these lines. So these lines are going to go upward, and these lines are going to go over, straight across, to connect to the line that is diagonal. As best as you can, it doesn't have to be perfect. So now for the insides of the boxes, you're going to put some lines going down and try to make the spacing even. And then for the next set of lines, they're going to go in between the other lines to look like a brick. See how that goes? Very easy. Pretty simple so far, right? So I thought this was a great starter project for a newbie like me. See, so that looks kind of like a brick roof. Cute, right? So now we're ready to go ahead and write in what each thing is going to be. So first I'm going to write house cleaning at the top, and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to first use this pencil here. This is a Graph Gear 1000 from Pentel, and I have my eraser here as well. I bought it as a set, and it came with some replacements for the pencil here. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch out the house cleaning word, so that way I don't mess it up, because I don't want to go in with my marker and then the spacing is off. All right, I actually got it right on the first time. All right, so now I'm gonna take my Micron pen from Pigma. I love this pen. I just had it for a couple of days and I'm already obsessed with it. I keep it in my planner. It is in 0.8, and then I'm gonna go back through what I just wrote. And it doesn't have to be like right over what you wrote, because you want it to look good. You know, sometimes when it appears like you're tracing, then things can go wrong. So try to be as organic and natural as you can. All right, so once you get done with that, you can take your eraser and you can just erase that pencil. So tell me if I'm doing a good job as a teacher when teaching you guys this, because again, this is so new to me. Let me know if you are enjoying this so far. Go ahead and hit the like button right now, so that way I'll know that you enjoyed this whole bullet journaling video, and I will continue to keep making them. So that's that. It looks pretty good, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and write in the rest of our zones. And so I'm gonna do master bedroom at the top, my son and my daughter's room, bathrooms, kitchen, main floor, entry, other, garage, car. See how cute that is that the car is in the garage? I just thought that was brilliant. Office, basement. And then I'm going to come back and then we're going to have some fun with some colors. I messed that up, just FYI. This is supposed to go here and this is supposed to go there. So whatever, nothing I can do. I could technically go in with my white pen and clean that up and then rewrite it, but who wants to do all that? So I'm just gonna roll with it, and then I'm gonna do my son and daughter's room here. And Inchi was supposed to be down there, so you see what I'm saying? But for the purposes of not having to redo it, we're just gonna roll with it. All right, so I've got all the floors done. Isn't that super cute? Super duper cute. Love, love, love bullet journaling because it just really, again, fulfills that artistic need. Even though, you know, my stickers and stuff do the same thing, it's just different, and I really enjoy it. And I think it's therapeutic because what I've been doing recently is just kind of sitting down with my journal and just kind of writing and drawing out, and I love it so far. Okay, so next thing that we're gonna do is just add some color, and we're gonna be done. So I'm just gonna randomize the colors and make it look cute, and you can add more color than I do, and then I think I'm going to add some boxes here. I'll show you how to do that as well, and then we'll be done. So you just choose whatever colors you want. These are great because they don't bleed through and they don't mess the line up. And you know, sometimes you have those markers where you're kind of picking up some of the black ink. I have not seen that these do that, so I love that about them. And I'm just going to add color in various places. And if you hold the marker down that way, you can get a finer line. I just wanted a little bit of a thicker line in this case. All right, so that is the color part. And so now let me just show you really quickly, super easy, how I put the lines and the check boxes on there. If you want to just take it a little bit further, you can. If not, you can leave it just like it looks now. I'm going to show you guys my new setup as well. So make sure to comment below and let me know if you guys want to see my new setup. I think I tweaked it, and I think I found what's going to work for me. So I'm going to do a video showing you guys that. So make sure to let me know if that's something that you want to see as well. All right, so I have my Check It Off from the Happy Planner. Love these. I keep them in my planner because I use them so often. And so I'm just going to line it up and just put some check boxes, and that's it. And some of them are going to put, I'm going to put the lines, and some of them I'm not. It just depends on the moment. That looks good, right? So I don't necessarily need them here in the middle part, right? And you could add them if you would like. I just, in this case, decided not to, and except here I'm going to add just to make it symmetrical. And then I think we're done here. Looks super cute, right? And I've been taking all of your tips for bullet journaling. I really appreciate it. I need all the help I can get, so thank you so much. And so that is how it looks. Isn't it super cute? And hopefully it functions quite well for me so that I can, well, I won't say I want to clean because I don't see how I could ever want to clean, but maybe looking at something pretty will help me to maybe start to want to clean a little bit more, because I hate it. I have to do it, but I hate it. So anyways, that is it for this video. My first bullet journaling video is under my belt, and I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait to continue on this whole journey here. And I'm looking forward to doing more of bullet journaling videos to show you guys all some cute stuff that I come up with. And then also, of course, I'm always pulling inspo from various places, so of course I will probably be copying some layouts as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is the main one that I created for yesterday, and this is the one I just created for you guys today. So as you can see, very similar, probably identical for the most part, except the colors. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I hope that if you are new here and you're just catching me for the first time, you love this video and you will consider subscribing and also giving me a big thumbs up. So thanks guys again for joining me on this video, and I hope to see you guys next time.